Well, hello everybody. Okay. You're probably like, what the heck? Are you lost? Have you time traveled? What are you doing? But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about why I like to start planning for the holidays, like right about now. Part of it is because I love Christmas, I love the holidays, and I'm sick of summer. There's 90 degrees on the forecast every day this week, and I'm trying to pretend like it's not happening, so this is helping. But also, I like to really get ahead of the game, and part of that is because, okay, so here's what our fall and winter looks like. So we actually start kind of early, I suppose, end of summer. We have my birthday. And then we have like back to school stuff. So we have back to school beginning of September sometime. And then we have Harrison's birthday at the end of September. Then we have Halloween. We have our anniversary. So Brian and I have our wedding anniversary on October 10th. Then we have Halloween. Then we have Delilah's birthday on November 17th. And then we have Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving. And then we have what happens next? I don't even know. Oh, then we have my mom's birthday on December 13th, and then we have Christmas, and then what happens after Christmas? Then we have the New Year, and then we have Brian's birthday on January 15th. So our fall and winter is packed. And if I don't start this now, I have found that when it comes time, like after school starts, if I don't start planning my holiday stuff now, I am either crazed or I basically do the bare minimum, which is exactly what I did last year. And it didn't feel good. I think you probably heard me talk about maybe on the podcast or even in videos here that I just didn't feel Christmassy. I didn't feel the holiday spirit. I don't know. I just didn't really feel it last year. And I want to get back to that place where it's exciting and it's planned out and it's low stress. So I have made a plan for my holidays, and I actually adapted this from a channel that I found recently called, let's see here. Oh, okay. So her channel is called, let's see, A Charming Abode, and her name is Leslie, and so I'll link her down below. But she does a lot of like home decor videos and things, and she's adorable, and I've been following her family just for a while. Her daughter has done like an infertility journey that I've been following. Anyway, we're off topic, but I have loved watching her videos, and this one popped up and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to also share why I plan early. So this is actually my Christmas or my holiday planner from last year, but what I did was I just went ahead and took out the calendar part. So last year I used these skinny classic inserts, and as you can see, like November is not filled out. There are hardly any pages in here that are filled out. Like I did not do my holiday planning like I was supposed to. So I think I might have done some just in my regular planner, but basically none of it got done in here. So what I have done is I pulled out from a vertical planner that I no longer use. I just pulled the monthlies from November and December. And if you have this planner, it is a gorgeous one, and I'm excited to give new life to at least these dividers because I love them so much. But what I did is I went ahead and I already filled in my November and December calendars, and I'm gonna go through and zhuzh this up a little bit, of course, with some decor, but I needed this stuff down. I also went through and I put it in my digital calendar, my handy dandy phone here, because I want to get alerts as well. So I like having it on my paper planner. I like having it written down in my holiday planner that I will use this year. And I also like getting alerts on my digital calendar. So both of those things are happening. So let's go ahead and just walk through how I successfully plan my holiday season to make it low stress and to take stuff off. So over here, I have notes that actually happened prior to November, but I didn't need a full calendar. So mid to late October is when I pre-order my turkey. And so we typically get our turkey from Whole Foods. And last year, okay, they had this organic pre-cooked turkey, and it was legitimately the best turkey I've ever had in my entire life. And so I plan to get one, maybe two of those. Maybe three if I want to have a lot of leftovers. So I'm thinking 1 or 2, depending on if we are eating alone, because last year we ate Thanksgiving alone because it was COVID. And then 2, if I'm going to be taking it over to my parents. So long story short, my mom can cook the Thanksgiving meal, but it's like not really her favorite thing to do. But if I take on most of the cooking, like if I get most of that done and then just bring it to her house, that usually goes a lot better. And I like to cook it. We know from just me talking that I like to cook. So that's usually how that goes. But mid to late October is when I pre-order it. And honestly, probably beginning of August, I'm going to start stalking their website to see like when they're gonna start announcing that they will have their turkey pre-orders open. And so I will be looking at that and hopefully pre-ordering that by mid to late October. The earlier in October for me, the better, because I also like to spread things out, you know, for financial reasons. So the earlier that I can get some things off of my list, the more money that I have, you know, to kind of spread around, if that makes sense. And then mid-October or sooner, I also order my Christmas tree for delivery. And so I get a real live Christmas tree every year. I used to go with my dad to the Christmas tree lot and we would pick one out, and that was just kind of like the thing that we did. Brian's not really into it, and so he doesn't really like to go out and drive around, and we don't really have access to a truck anymore. But I am happy to, as long as I get my real tree, get a tree delivered. And in Oregon, we have plenty of trees, and we actually have really cool services that will deliver our trees here. I actually saw, where was that? I saw that Home Depot was delivering trees. I also saw Amazon was delivering trees. Now, I don't know about the quality of those ones, but if you are in another area and you want a real tree, you might want to just kind of do a quick Google search in your area. But I will be pre-ordering a tree in mid to late October. So hopefully mid-October is when the pre-order will go in. I like to get that in also as soon as possible because those spots fill up, man. Like especially during COVID time when people are used to getting things delivered, those spots will fill up. So then let's go through what actually happens in November. So late October, maybe even mid-October, I will order our holiday cards, or I will go down into my holiday bins and see if I have anything, just have any cards that I want to use and, you know, send out. I actually really like to order them digitally and just put all of the information in, put, you know, the CSV sheet in with all of the addresses, and then have them do the work. I've used a company called Minted before. This is not sponsored, but I really like their cards and they're very pretty. So I'm considering doing that. And then I like to have my cards sent out by November 24th. Now, we've also done something where we sent our cards after Christmas and we wanted them to arrive closer to the new year. So we did a card that was like a year in review, and that one was pretty cool. So if we were doing that, then I would order the cards here and then I would send them around Christmas time or like right after, so that they would arrive, you know, right around the new year. So there's lots of options that you can do, but if you are going to send, you know, your true Christmas cards, then you would send them there. If you are not sending cards, or if you're sending cards for another holiday, so maybe you celebrate Hanukkah, or maybe you are not celebrating a winter holiday and you just want to send a card, these are the times that I would recommend anyway, just because the post office is really slow right now and it's really hard to get things anywhere. So I highly recommend sending them as early as possible. And now let's just go through like my timeline here. So I will be decluttering and cleaning parts 1 and 2 prior to Thanksgiving. And part of this is just, you know, if we end up hosting, then I would have a clean space to host, or if I want to start my holiday decorations right after Thanksgiving, then I have a clean space to start decorating. I cannot put up holiday decorations if I have mess or clutter or whatever. It has to be a very clean space. So I do decluttering and cleaning these 2 Sundays before Thanksgiving. I send out my holiday cards here. And I like to have my Christmas tree delivered either on Thanksgiving or the day after, depending on when they can deliver it. Some of the places prefer to deliver them on Thanksgiving because they have folks that are already dedicated to doing that and they've kind of mapped out the whole day. And some places like to deliver them the day after. So it would be one of these 2 days. And then I like to decorate the tree and then start doing my decorations. I like to break it up because trying to do the whole house in one day can be rough. Although although my kids really like to help, and with Delilah being older, sometimes I can get the whole house done in one day, but I have on one day decorate mantle, decorate the living area, and decorate the kitchen. Those are usually the first places that I start with. And then the next day I do the outdoor decor, the kids' rooms, and then anything else. So maybe I'm changing the towels in the bathroom to be festive. Maybe I'm changing out the shower curtain. Maybe I'm doing like a garland around the stairs. Those kind of things would be other. So that's my, decorating schedule. And then this might sound crazy to some of you, but I like to have my Christmas shopping completely done by November 29th. So that gives me Black Friday to shop if I need to and get any last things done. But by November 29th, it needs to be completely finished. I actually have a whole bunch of stocking stuffers. I have a bunch of gifts already purchased. I try to, throughout the year, this is just something that works for me, purchase one gift per month. So again, it's spreading out that financial situation and it makes it more manageable rather than going out like end of November, beginning of December, mid-December, depending on who you are, and trying to not only find a meaningful gift for everyone in your life, but also trying to spread out that financial burden. Because if you're trying to buy, 15 to 20 gifts right in a row, it can be a pretty hard hit to either your credit card or your wallet. And I like to do it this way just to keep things a little bit more organized. So that's what November looks like. There will be other little things to fill in. So, when am I going to cook the turkey? When do I need to take the turkey out of the freezer as we get closer? But these are my big things that I need to have written down and on my digital calendar as a reminder so that I know what to do as it gets closer. Then we go into December. We don't have any little notes here, but I'll add them. But these are really like my Christmas prepping things. And again, if this doesn't work for you, like if you don't celebrate Christmas, you can definitely adapt this to any winter holiday that you celebrate. So I like to make sure that all of my out of town gifts are mailed by December 1st. Like I said, the post office has been wonky. Like Amazon Prime doesn't even exist anymore. I mean, it does, but there's no next day shipping really on anything anymore. At least in my area, that might not be true for you, but I can't really get anything next day. So mailing out of town gifts on December 1st so that you have at least 3 weeks for those things to arrive. And then if they are still late, you can say, I mailed it on December 1st. I'm really sorry that it's not going to make it to you, but I hope that you get it soon and let me know when it arrives. But you've given yourself ample time. Some people, like I have also seen other folks, mail them even this last week, after Thanksgiving. So you could also do that. Yeah, try it a few days earlier. It might work, but I like to definitely make sure that it is done by December 1st. And then I give myself 2 weekends to wrap gifts. So I like to wrap gifts that first weekend in December and then the second weekend. And then that is it. And I take several hours to get this done. And let me just tell you, I am not a wrapping paper person. And so this goes pretty quickly for me. So I just have all of my gift bags lined up. I already have pre-coordinated tissue paper. And then I just have, the gifts lined out with whichever gift bag it matches up to. And then voila, it's done. So it doesn't take me very long, but depending on who I'm buying for and that kind of thing, it can be a bit of a process. So I like to give myself 2 weekends to do that. And then as we get into the second week of December, by the end of that second week, all of my final entertaining decisions need to be made, whether I am hosting or another family member for Christmas, whether we're going to do a Christmas Eve dinner and unwrap presents on Christmas morning, whether we're going to do presents on Christmas Eve, what the menu is going to be, those kind of things. All of those decisions need to be made here. And this is going to be a team effort that I have to make with my family, but those decisions need to be made here. And then on this week before actually having Christmas, I like to bake Christmas cookies so that we have those there. I like to smudge on them. One of my favorites ever are magic bars or 7-layer bars. And those are so easy and simple. And so you just, put everything in the pan and then throw them in the oven. And then there are a few others. I really like to do snickerdoodles and all of that good stuff. I will be doing some Christmas cookie planning with you guys during the Christmas season. So stay tuned for that. And again, even if you don't celebrate Christmas, we all love a cookie. So stay tuned for that. So I make sure that I do that there. And then nothing else really happens. I mean, I might do like a declutter and a clean here depending on if I am hosting or what have you. I also do like to have things clean for when Santa comes. I like to make sure that all of that happens. So this last week, before Christmas happens, I grocery shop. I get all of my cooking done like 2 days in advance, maybe even a day in advance, depending on if we're celebrating here or here on the 24th or on the 25th. And then I like to clean like the night before so that, I don't know, man, like I like to take a cute picture of the tree after Santa has been there and, post it and all the things. So I don't like to have clutter in the background, or I don't know. I just like it to look cute. That happens. And then presents and family happens on the 25th. And then I will probably down here also the day after Christmas, take down the tree, do the cleaning. All of that will happen here, but that'll probably be back in my other planner. So that is what that part looks like. And then I also have been using some of these other sections already in my planner. And this is from the holiday extension pack. I will try to link that down below if it's available. And I will have this filled out as well. Like this week, my Christmas card list is getting filled out so that I can ask for addresses well in advance, make sure that I have everyone's information so that I can plug it into my Google Sheet and then send that off as a CSV when I need to get my cards ordered and all of that, but I didn't want to fill it out for on camera. And then what I also do, I have my list of people who I'm buying gifts for started. This is not finished. So if you are somebody that I regularly buy gifts for and your name is not on here, trust me, this is just getting started. I need to go through. This is how I decide who is getting a gift this year. I go through all of my recent text messages. To be honest, those are the people that I interact with the most. So those people are on the list first. Then I go through all of my Facebook messages. Then I go through Instagram DMs. And if there is any, friend or family in there that I've been talking to that needs a gift, then that happens. Then I go through my phone contacts just to double check. And then my mom has an old school paper Rolodex. She's a girl after my own heart. She loves, the paper products like me. And she has like all of our family stuff. So I'll flip through there occasionally to make sure there's no one I missed, and I will get them on this list. And so making sure that I know what I'm getting them, where potentially it's going or where I got it from, and all of that good stuff. So that is already done or started anyway. And then I have stocking stuffer ideas, on here. I do have them on another list somewhere, but they will be transferred in here very soon. So again, this may not be my final Christmas planner setup. If the Happy Planner comes out with something cool around the holiday season or during their fall release, which they usually do, it may end up in here. So you may see a full, reset up of my holiday planner, but if not, I'll do a full walkthrough of my current setup and all of that good stuff. Any last minute tips? I have my list planner over here and I did have some notes. Let's see, what else did I want to tell you guys about this, about holiday planning? Oh, okay, so another thing really quickly, just before we depart, what I like to do is I like to do what I call my summer walkthrough. So I'm going to walk through my home this week, decide, what I want to put here, what kind of like vibe I'm going for. To be honest, I saw some really cute fall decor that I think can actually merge into Christmas decor. So I was at Hobby Lobby. Again, not my super fave, but this was really cute. So I don't know if I can avoid buying it here. I might try to find it at another place. So let me know if you've seen something similar at another location like Joann's or Michael's. But anyway, they have a buffalo plaid, just fall decor line, and it's just black and white plaid. They have like black and white plaid pumpkins and pillows and throws and stuff. But I felt like if I started with black and white plaid in the fall and did like a little fall, zhuzh, I could give it a little fall. Then I could take the pumpkins and stuff away and add in like farmhouse type Christmas stuff. So I could really use the same base for all of my decor for all of the seasons and then just kind of mix it up. So I think that might make my holiday decorating a little bit easier, but I'm gonna go through again and do a walkthrough and look at all of my different areas and see what I'm going to put where the holiday tree is gonna go. And then what I'm also going to do is I'm gonna go downstairs to my Christmas bins, which there are many, and I'm gonna look at what I have, what I might want to like reuse and what I might want to pass on either through like my neighborhood buy nothing group or something else. You know, I might just want to pass it on. I'm kind of done with it. I'm also going to assess my outdoor decor. So what lights do I need to get? Are there any blow up inflatable things that I need to get? Anything like that. I want to assess that now so that I can, you know, replace all of the light bulbs, do all of that, and just have maybe that checklist going as well in this planner so that I'm, again, not surprised when I need to add different pieces and take them away. But this is where I am at with my holiday decor. I will let you know how my summer walkthrough goes, and I will keep updating you guys as we get closer. And again, I will walk you through my planner. I might change up my cover. This is the one that I used last year. It just looks so cute with these red metal discs. I don't know, man, it just looks so cute. But that is all of my holiday planning for now. And I mean, I was a little inspired by my Christmas in July to really get my butt in gear with all of this, but I am excited. I'm ready. I do not want to see 90 degrees on my forecast anymore. I'm really all done with the hot weather. I hope you all stay cool. And if you are looking forward to fall like I am, let's do it. Let's get to fall. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I'm so excited for fall to get here. Yeah, so if you're new here, hi, my name is Caitlin. Thank you so much for stopping by. I would love it if you would hit that red subscribe button down below and go ahead and follow our community. And if you are one of my current followers, thank you so much for all of your love and support. And if you are wanting to find me in other places, all of my favorite social media platforms are linked down below, and all of the places where you can find me. You can check me out there. I'm definitely going to be on Instagram, the Spice Chaos Podcast, and also over on Paper Planner Essentials, you'll see a new article from us in August coming very soon. Super excited about that. And then if you would like to check out any discount codes or, you know, affiliate links that I have down in the description box, you can also find those down there as well. And by the way, you guys, have fun today.